Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss and welcome to Alice Madness Returns. This is a game from several years ago, as you can see here, and I'm probably recording another series that I'm not going to get any viewers for. But there we go, I don't care. I like this game, and I always said about the channel that I would record whatever I wanted, and if people watch it they do, if they don't, they don't. I'm still going to enjoy recording it and playing it again after quite a long time. So this is Alice as in Alice in Wonderland, Alice the Looking Glass. But obviously you can see here, this is a horror game. Now the original books were disturbing, to say the least. They're a little odd, you know, they're fantastic and scary at the same time in various places. And this is the second game in the series, the first one being American McGee's Alice, which was a very hard game indeed. I've played American McGee's Alice many times indeed. I did a Let's Play of one and ran into problems with copyright issues over the music, but I've completed it on the hardest levels, and although it's a very tough game, I've done it and I'm happier for it because it leads directly onto this and helps you out a little bit with what's going on with the game. The game is a little confusing at the start, but what the devil's going on. But essentially the background is that, as from the first game, young Alice Liddell has a terrible tragedy befall her family. The house catches fire in the middle of the night, and her mother and her father and her older sister all burn to death. And the young Alice is understandably traumatised by this. She ends up catatonic in an insane asylum for many years, 10 according as far as the game reports it. And eventually, in the start of the first game, the return of her favourite stuffed rabbit triggers something in Alice that she starts to try and fight her way back to reality and sanity. And that is the first game. It's a trip through her own mind, populated as it is by the characters of Wonderland, what was once her most favourite story ever, her favourite world ever of stories. A disturbing and twisted version of that, fighting our way through, destroying eventually the Red Queen, who is a version of herself in some ways, and eventually the darkness inside her to break free and to come back to the world. And that's how the game ends. She breaks out after defeating the enemies, various enemies, including the Jabberwock and the Hatter and various other characters from the stories, and comes back to reality. And it leaves the asylum, which is wonderful. Except, of course, in Victorian England, what does a young girl do once she's broken out of an asylum and tries to return to the real world? Well, we're about to find out how she's getting on. Obviously, we're going to go back to Wonderland. I say Neverland, but no Wonderland. This is me as well, by the way. This is often what I use when I'm playing, and the kids are playing as well. I'm not sure I'd like some of my children playing this game. In we go. New game. By the way, also I'd love to record it at 1080. This game, for some reason, refuses to be recorded by OBS properly at 1080. It causes all sorts of problems. So this is my second attempt at this. Hopefully this one will go a little better. I could play a Nightmare. I've certainly beaten the game in Nightmare. It's a lot less fun for me though, and I haven't played it in a long while, so I think hard will be sufficient. Yes, that's fine. Yes.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant. This girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times,
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie. Miserable hovel, the family that wasn't, they never were. You're home now, Charlie. Relax. You're floating. Listen. They're gone.
Told you it was a horror game. Terrifying, huh? With the gruesomeness at the start there. Yes, so we're living with Dr. Bombi now. This is his house for destitute children, troubled children. And he's a psychologist, and his plan is to make us forget all of our bad memories and therefore head back to society. And there are many houses, no children in the house. Here's some here.
What's wrong there?
Can't find the door.
Yes, very funny. I'll find the door in a minute, Alice. Don't be cheeky. Yes, so many young children live here.
The loo smells awful.
Worse than your room?
And here we are running around.
Ollie pinched me smalls.
We're bloomers.
Oh, you lost your smalls, lad. Why have you got a number on your chest? Have you got a number on your chest?
Our bed's a mess.
Monday's wash day.
You do. Now, you might notice the children look a little odd. In fact, Alice is looking... She turns around very quickly, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. She looks rather pale and lovely, and the doctor doesn't... Dr. Pompey doesn't look too odd. But you might notice the children and some of the other people around look a little strange. First-person camera mode. Look around, enjoy the beautiful landscape of Victorian London.
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Looks like a happy picture you're drawing now, child. Anyway, and the disturbingness of broken toys as usual. Particularly dollies. Not pleasant. Ooh, God, the clown! Yes, indeed, the Jack-in-the-Box.
Wasting doctor's time?
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
Lovely. Yeah, they look a bit old, don't they? Wait till we get outside and see some of the adults. Home. Safe home. What an unusual phrase. Abandoned toys and worn-out shoes have a past, and the people who used them too. My past was consumed by fire. Alice is not a happy lady. The children keep making fun of her, saying she's sick in the head. She's not well, though.
10 years in the loony bin.
No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Also, the place is full of lovely Cockney accents and similar things. But we are in East London here, which is not a million miles from where I earn your keep, from where my dad was born, and a lot of my older relations were born, and not a million miles away from where I
Mr.
am
Payne
now.
had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
Not a jolly place, though, is it really? I mean, what do you got here? We've got some sort of chess piece up there. We've got Twiddly and Twiddledum. We've got the Hatter. Blood coming out of soldiers there. And over here, this photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish I could thank the sender. And there she is, young Alice Little. And I can't remember her sister's name. Can't have been later. Sarah, maybe? And Mum and Dad. Which is all she has left of them. Can we go downstairs now? No, we need them.
Doctor's pet.
Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family.
Who'd want her?
I didn't kill my family. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? And out we go.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
Into beautiful East London. How's everybody? Pinchin Lane. How's everyone doing out here?
Oh, this digging's killing me back. They call work noble, the bastards.
Moorgate Station closed. Traffic on Metropolitan and Circle lines restricted.
Can't come this way, love. Go round.
Indeed, old steam engine in the back there.
You could build a flat on it.
Houndsditch Home for Wayward Youth. Dr. Angus Bomby, proprietor. What are you looking at, fellas? Machine-made corsets direct from Paris. Lovely.
You like Boccherini, missy? How about Paganini?
She ever work? Where's her plaque? Too good for company? She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then?
Yes,
Slapped? Spiked? More like?
I never have my... I don't have a plaque on me. I have no number on me.
The Sandman's coming in his train of cars, with moonbeam windows and with wheels of stars. So hush, you little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon, he is the engineer.
Not at all creepy. Oyster and Company. Little things around London. Oh, hello, Pusscat. Whitechapel Market. I've been to Whitechapel Market. I'm going to say, ladies? No?
Hang off, missy. Move along.
Very polite. And the Carpenter Company. The Oyster and the Carpenter. Anybody know their Wonderland stories? By the way, this is not normally what Londoners look like. What anyone might tell you. Contrary to anyone's opinion. They look fairly normal. There's a child here, look. The reason I think is that Alice's view on the world is a little skewed, to say the least. And don't wipe your nose on your hand. I think she... the children and people look like grotesques because that's how she views the world. It's a horrible, scary place. What are you doing to that poor thing? Was that a liver? This is what the markets were like, though, in the old days, the open markets. Hello, Pusscat.
Puss? Puss, 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 puss. Don't be afraid.
Must be getting some pills, Alice. Don't get distracted. What's this say? It's blurring. Evans Company? Unusual specimens? Just that dodo. Very unusual. What's happening over here?
That'll teach him. Beat him good.
The police are doing their work. Good to see. Always nice to see. Whatever he was up to. Theophilus Everett Horton, clockmaker. What's this? Medical Times Gazette. It's not a happy noise.
Now, where has that cat gone?
It's over here, I think. Hello, what are you lot up to? Anything fun? Look at the face. Look at the faces.
Like a real job, no change in nappies. Better than being a dog's body for orphan. You can make someone happy. Save the world, 10 minutes at a time.
Delightful. They're all drinking gin, by the way. Mother's Ruin. That's what that was. Very cheap drink. Very strong. This fella's had plenty of it by the look of him. Look at him go. Oh dear, this definitely had too much of it.
Excuse me, sir. You look like a discerning gent.
Alright, fuck you then. You can't fucking afford it anyway.
I'm terribly sorry. I apologise for my countrymen. What's this? The Flaming Stallion. A rough end of
Seems
London.
following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
Indeed, but poor Alice is not still in full control of her poor mind. She's addled, to say the least, as we're about to discover.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Does she can't remember her name, what I heard.